Welcome to Old Man Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Old Man Nate. And today we're going to discuss the Masters Cut Day, or should I say, Cut Morning. If you have been following along with the Masters, then you know on day two they had a weather delay. Rain came in Friday afternoon, and about 30, I think it's about 39, 38, 39 golfers didn't get to finish day two. So that Saturday morning started with the, the completion of round two. And also, just I don't know if you guys seen, but there towards the end, right before they shut it down, there was two big trees that fell right by a green and a tee box. I don't know what holes they were. I didn't get that information, but and luckily no spectators was injured, nobody was hurt, but it did fall right behind some spectators and they had to move real quick. But two trees, not one but two. The weather caused them to fall with the heavy winds and the rain that had came in, softened the ground up, and it blew them over. So, but luckily nobody was hurt, and they cleaned it up and they started back up this morning for cut day to finish up cut day. And I gotta tell you, it became there at the end. It became pretty interesting. You know, Tiger Woods was right on the cut line, starting his day, ending yesterday and starting today. The cut line was projected to be at +2, and that's where Tiger was at +2. And you know, he parred. He started off with on hole 12. So he did 12, 13, 14. He parred them. He birdied, or 15. He parred also. He birdied uh, 16, and it looked like he was, you know, going to make the cut pretty easily. He, I mean, he had two holes to go, which was two of the three hardest holes on the day two. However, all you had to do was par both of them, and he was in, guaranteed to be in. So, but his drive on 17, he ended up in the woods, had to chip out, which wasted a shot, and he had to chip out of the woods into the fairway and wasted a shot. So he bogeyed. He bogeyed 17, and so now he's back to +2. And is he gonna make the cut? It's going to come down to 18. And again, he had another bad tee shot, and so he ended up his second shot got him got him close to the green. Actually, I think it hit the green, but it rolled off, and so now he's got. I take that back. He had another chip in. Then his third shot hit the green but rolled off. So now for par, he's got a or it didn't roll all the way off, but it just rolled down to the bottom of the green, and he's got like probably a 40 or 50 foot putt to guarantee he makes the cut. And he gave it a heck of a try, but he came up a little bit to the right and just a little tap in, about a foot tap in. So he bogeyed it. So he bogeyed 17 and 18 to put him to +3. Finished day two at +3. However, he wasn't eliminated. There was still two players on the course that could help him out, because after he went to +3, there was 50 players. Now remember, the top 50 make the cut. There was 50 players exactly at +2 or better, and two players still had to play: Justin Thomas and M from Korea. And if either one of those finished +3, then he would make the cut. Him, and along with the other people that were already at +3, would make the cut. So playing right behind him is his good friend Justin Thomas. And Justin Thomas had been struggling really all day. He had not had a single birdie all day and had a double bogey and about two other bogeys. And he goes into to 17 and he bogeys it just like Tiger did. So now he's at +3. Tiger's in now, right? But Justin Thomas don't know that. And so he goes into 18, he gives it everything he got, and he has a great tee shot. And he goes for it on two. I mean, the weather condition was, it was raining. It was still raining this morning. Weather conditions weren't good. So he pulled out a 5 wood and really was a good shot. It was just off to the left of the green, but was about pin high, a little bit below the pin. Wasn't bad shot really, but it's a par four, right? So his third shot now, he's got to put it by the hole to make to he's because he has to par. He has to par to make the cut, and he does a really a good pitch shot, and it on any other day it probably would have been a great shot, but because the greens were wet, it really just stopped right after it got to the green. He's got about a 12, 15-foot putt for par, and he didn't make it. So Justin Thomas sacrificed himself so Tiger Woods could make the cut, and that's what happened. And M, by the way, also ended up at +3, so he ended up bogeying also. So both those guys would have put Tiger in the cut, even though he bogeyed 18, so 17 and 18. So and they have teed off. I didn't get a chance to make this video before they teed off on round 3 because they really did it. They only had about a 30-minute break. And Cam Smith, Cam Smith didn't get no break. Cam Smith, he was the last in the last group of the day. He wasn't close to not making the cut, right? M was in there with him though, and I forget who the other person was in there with him, but all three of them ended up making the cut. But Cam Smith was not in, close to being not making the cut. However, he was the last group to finish the day. And then he ended up turning around like a half hour later and being in the first group. Whereas Tiger Woods, it was the last group of the day teeing off. And actually, they just teed off not too long ago. So, yeah, I don't know how they decided that, but a little unfair to Cam Smith. He had to be up early this morning, finished round 2 out, and then teeing off right away for round 3. No chance of rest, no chance. Probably had time to change clothes and maybe grab a candy bar or something, and that was it. So no chance of anything he wanted to work on in his game or nothing. So, anyways, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Leave some comments. Tell me how you think I'm doing. Tell me how crappy you think I'm doing. All of that. I love it all. Ring the bell so you get notifications for the next show, which we have about 2 a week. Had more of that this week because of the Masters. Also, go to oldmancoffee.shop and get your coffee. All right? We have 47 different flavors, and we got some K-Cups. Get your t-shirts there, Old Man Sports Talk t-shirts, and get your tumblers. All right? We got 4 different colors now. We have black, it's the newest one, and we have these in 2 sizes, 20 and 30 ounce. The 30 ounce on the black ones come with a straw. We got maroon, we got olive green, and we got a like a peach color, kind of orangish peach color on there also. All right, so go on there and do that. Also, right now we're running a discount. It will be in the description on this video. So if you buy a t-shirt and a tumbler, or 2 tumblers or 2 t-shirts, you will get a 12-ounce bag of coffee for free. All right, so go in and do that. So let's take a look at who did make the cut. Now, the people, I talked about on my first video for the Masters that I liked, or the projected guy, that Vegas had projected to win it. Um, all of those guys that were mentioned in the first video made the cut except for one. Actually, two. One of them didn't get to. I didn't realize because I mentioned him in the video, but I didn't realize he wasn't playing, and that was Ricky Fowler. So he didn't even get to play, so he don't count as not making the cut. But there was only one that didn't make the cut, and he was one of the favorites. Vegas had him as the number 2 favorite, and that was Rory McIlroy. Rory McIlroy did not make the cut. He finished at +5 on day 2, so he missed it by two strokes. But who did make it? We had, Scotty Scheffler. He started day 3 at 1 under. John Rahm, he just teed off. He was 10 under after day 2. Yeah, and he had to finish day 2 this morning. He actually was at 11 under, but bogeyed 18. Okay, and then or 17 or 18. He bogeyed one of them, 17 or 18. Cam Smith, 2 under. That was my pick to win it. It don't look like he's going to win it, but he made the cut and he's doing pretty good. We already mentioned Tiger Woods finished at +3. He's on the course right now. Tony Finau, one of my favorites. He finished. He made the cut at 2 under. Taylor Gooch, the only other over par guy I mentioned, and he's an Oklahoma native right here in Midwest City. Went to Carl Albert High School and went to OSU, Oklahoma State University. He's 2 over par. And then Victor Hovland, who played with Tiger in day 1 and day 2, he's not going to play with Tiger today or tomorrow, as he is in the running at 6 under par. Another Oklahoma State guy. We got to give a special shout out to this amateur from Texas A&M, Sam Bennett. He's been killing this tournament. He's the most impressed amateur I've seen, probably, if not ever, in a very, very long time. And he's going to start his day 3, and who knows, maybe his day 4 in the pairing for winning. The top pairing of the day. Okay, I'll put it that way. He's going to play with Jon Rahm and Brooks Koepka. Why is he playing with Jon Rahm, Brooks Koepka? Because he's in 3rd place. They're doing threes right now, and we'll probably do threes tomorrow too. But he is in 3rd place. Not only is he a top amateur and the only amateur to make the cut, but he's in 3rd place. He's in the running. He's only 4 shots back. He's only 4 shots back from the lead, as Brooks Koepka has the lead at 12 under. Already mentioned Jon Rahm is 10 under, and Sam Bennett in 3rd, all by himself at 8 under. Great job, Sam. Good luck today. Hope you go out there and kill it. Also, top on the leaderboard, we have Justin Rose, Victor Hovland, I've already mentioned, and Colin Morikawa. I know I was going to mess that name up. At 6 under. They're tied for 4th. And tied for 7th is Patrick Cantley, Sam Burns, Cam Young, Jordan Spieth, Patrick Reed, and Jason Day at 5 under. Now that, again, they've already started, so these names and numbers could change a little bit by the time this recording is done. But that's what I got as the scores when I did take my notes down before I did this video. Now, I want to mention some notable names that missed the cut. I already mentioned Rory McIlroy and Justin Thomas. What happened with Justin Thomas? Bryson DeChambeau, Vijay Singh, Sergio Garcia, and Bubba Watson all also missed the cut. Those are very notable names. I didn't write down some other names that did make the cut. I know Phil Mickelson made the cut. I don't got his score. He's not really in the running right now. Now tomorrow, that could be change. He could end up being make a run today for it and be in the running tomorrow. Now, I'm not going to do a video after today's action. We're going to do a video after the, after it's over with. We'll talk about the whole, who won it, if there was, some excitement down the end, or, if somebody pulled away, what happened. We'll go over that. Okay. Now, if there's another rain delay and it gets pushed till Monday, then the video will not be till Monday. All right. So just keep that in mind. We're not going to release our next video until after the Masters is completed. But again, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and leave some comments. I love your feedback. I try to respond to all of them. So please leave your feedback. Go to oldmancoffee.shop and get you some t-shirts, some tumblers, or some coffee. I appreciate all your support. This channel's growing like crazy, like wildfires. And I appreciate you guys. Keep it up. Keep your support up. And until next time, we'll see you.